2 minutes. 2 minutes. Do you want to see the pages I've been making first? Maybe I'll do that first. We'll do that first. We'll go through my piles. Are you ready to rumble? Uh-oh, Julie. Better run and get you some coffee. Let's rock and roll. Jack flipped his water. What you trying to say? I have crap everywhere, y'all. I need to take a photo of this mess. Some fun how to use what's in there. Well, that's what's going on. It's all zoomy. More zoomy. All right. Here we go. We're almost there. We're almost here. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. It is Monday, April the 20th, 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm so glad to have you here. I'm Linda Israel, if you didn't know that. Hey, if you would, please invite your friends, your family, your enemies. Well, let's see if we can make everybody smile and laugh and have a good time, right? Hey, I really want to thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate it. If you're brand new, do speak up and say hi. If you want to say where you're from, meaning like I'm in the UK, I'm in the United States. If you want to drill down and say I'm in Oklahoma, for example, I'm in Yukon, Oklahoma, right smack dab in the middle of the United States. We'd love to have that. We have a system here where you get junk bucks. It's a virtual currency that you can redeem for a coupon code to my shop. It's just something I started doing when I started live streaming as a way to give back because you do spend some time here with me. You earn those junk bucks just for watching, just being here during a live stream. You also get junk bucks if you play some of the in-chat games. You'll see those pop up every once in a while. You also get junk bucks if you make a donation. And those of you that make donations, I just remembered I didn't get somebody added to the membership. I add you to a membership on my website, create a user account, and then send me a message, say, hey, I donated during the live stream. My username on YouTube is, and I'll get you added to that. And then you get some free digital downloads, and you also get a discount in my shop. To redeem your junk bucks, once you have 2,000 of them, you're going to type !award, and Robin will notate that because Robin is my amazing, talented, wonderful official note taker. I am so blessed to have her. She nags me and reminds me of stuff. So I'm thankful for her. She's kind of like my virtual assistant that lives far, far away. What is it? My sister from another mother, in a sense. So I'm blessed to have her. If you do have a message regarding an order, please use the contact me form on my website so that I have your proper email address so we can correspond back and forth. Yes, Giovanna, I do. Hey, y'all enter the raffle right now. I've got a raffle. It's free. It's for 200 junk bucks. Type !raffle. Let's keep the chat upbeat, friendly, and helpful, encouraging. Let's spread some love because I know that we all are on some form of a quarantine status, depending on where you're from. Some states, countries have it really bad. Some do not. And that's what we have to remember. Hey, Dee Dee, that we're not all exactly in the same boat. We're all in the ocean together trying to stay afloat. So it's a little bit different for each one of us. And let's try to remember that and be kind and courteous. Giovanna just asked if I have a mandala stencil. I do. I have two. One of them is a part of the May Stencil Club. So there is the May Stencil Club. Can you see that? It's kind of shiny, but that's the May one. And these are the other stencils that come in that set. So there's that one. And then here is the other stencil. You get 3 stencil sheets with 4 different designs. So that mandala is part of my Artistic Stencil Club. That's $19.99 a month. And then I just added this mandala to my shop last night, yesterday, and this is my heart mandala. So this is hand drawn by me, and then I have a laser. So I take the hand drawing and put it into a digital format to cut on our laser, and so that is a mandala. So yes, I do have a mandala. I also have another new stencil that I put out, and this one I called Heart Flowers because if you notice, there's a little flower, but there's hearts in it. And there's another flower, and there's little hearts in it. So I just wanted to share that. Today we're going to do probably, I don't know, depends upon 2 factors. How much time we spend. I have enough journal pages here that I could probably do, once we get done making some more pages, do 2 journals today. So depending upon your donations will determine whether or not I give them away at the end. I do that as part of those who make a donation. We have a raffle at the end. I have lots of free raffles leading up to that. And then at the end, just make a donation of any dollar amount and you get a chance to win the journal. And I'm looking for, let's do $35 for 1 journal. And if we get $70, we'll do 2 journals. How's that sound, everybody? Thank you. You like the stencil? Yay! I'm so glad. I am having a sale in my shop. If you order $50 or more, you can use 10 off 50 to get $10 off your order, and that's still going. And you can use it on more than 1 order. So maybe you ordered a week ago. That coupon is still good, so you can use it again today. Okay. Alrighty. Thank you. I'm glad you like the stencil. So here's what I've been doing. I've been fussy cutting some leftover kits that I had on my desk. I fussy cut some things on purpose because I just wanted those images. And I'm using a couple of different things. I have some pages that are stamped images. Beeline Designs is probably one of the only companies I know that has this much of a liberal angel policy. You can scan in a hand stamped image from them for your own personal use to enlarge it, reduce it, cut it apart. And what I did was I stamped all of these. I colored them with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mists. Thank you so much, Margie, for your donation. And then I scanned the whole sheet into my computer. That way, if I know I want this set again, I just hit print. And then once I've done that, my allergies are bugging me, so sorry if I'm clearing my throat. The tree and grass pollen are really high, so I've been taking my Claritin and my Benadryl. Then I use Tulip Dimensional Glitter Paint. I have one with the small no clog writing tip from Scrap Perfect, so that I can go in here. It's got a little bitty tip. See that right there? I can go in there and make these little glitter lines all over the images, and then I just fussy cut these out. And I have some others that I fussy cut, so you can kind of see how those look, especially with the glitter on them. It just adds a little touch. So I just wanted to share that with you, that Beeline Designs allows you to do that. I've got the white glider. This is the Iris Post. These are Ticket Duo. I have, what is it? Passionate and Compose. And this is the Garden Rose. And then I have some of the butterflies from the Butterfly Beauties Cube. So you love that? So that's something that you can do really easily. So I'm going to set that aside. So I've been fussy cutting some things. I've got a whole bunch of Calico Collage images here. I even sat down and cut a whole bunch of papers into squares so that I can make them into little envelopes. And apparently they're all sticking together now. I must have had glue sticking out on one of them. So I made a whole bunch of little envelopes so that they're ready to play with. And again, I have lots of goodies here. So I thought I'd show you some of the pages that I made and kind of answer your questions if you have any. Again, if you have a question, put it in tall letters. Wow, Linda. You mean all caps? Yeah, I mean all caps. That's what I'm trying to say. Put your letters in caps and you can do that. Do you use special paper to have the color so intense when you print? Mine are always dull. Okay, Kim, when I bring mine into my computer, when I scan them, I use a photo editing software called Adobe Photoshop Elements. And the term is called clip the white and the black. So if you have a photo editing, there's basically a light for light or dark that you can shrink in just a little bit, and that will intensify the color. So that's how I did that. And then printed on, that's printed on linen cardstock. Tall letters. Thank you, Giovanna. Wow. Okay, so this is a page that I made on Thursday's Mixed Media live stream. I already had a scrapbook piece of paper that has a pocket made on the inside, and I just did this part on the live stream. We made two little envelopes here, and I added some little tags and did some rubber stamping on there. Used a rubber stamped image that we fussy cut out and I had in my pile, and then I had this little card that I made. I used a scrap of a gel print that came off this envelope, a little birdie that I had fussy cut out, and then stamped the shabby stitches and then a little text, and then we put that inside. And here's what I did on the inside. I ended up using a stencil on the inside to give a little bit of color. I made a little pocket out of one of Norella's fussy cut elements, and I don't know if this is Grandma's Garden or the Floral Garden Fresh. No, not Garden Fresh. It's another garden floral set that she just came out with. Something Bloom. Is it Spring? Bloom, spring floral. Oh my gosh, there's so many I've forgotten. I'm trying to keep all of them. This one I rubber stamped, and I used a little technique that I'll show y'all here in a little bit. And then here's another little journal card that I made. And I just added some words that I had from some of the kits from Norella. So what's everybody been working on? What are y'all doing? Here's another page that I made using a kit item, a digital item. I've used my rubber stamps. This was a scrap of an element that someone sent to me, so we use that. Spring Fresh. I think that might be it. I don't remember. It's got a whole bunch of florals in it, and it's just super cute. There's a butterfly kit that's an ephemera pack. Oh, thank you, Raven. Thank you so much. There's a butterfly ephemera pack that Norella offers that has a whole bunch of different butterflies in it. And I like it because you get these fun images like this one here and this one here. I think, no, that's not from it. That's a postcard set that she has. And there's another little kit. So it was just kind of fun to grab a few things and make up a couple of pages. Like this is from her new Unicorn Dreams, I believe it is. And I like the images in that, so I kind of used some of those in here as well. And like that. All right, so I've got a few pages here. And I thought what we would do is, let me set these over here so I can find them later. I put them in the Ziploc bag. Oh, I'll show you. I don't know if y'all can see. Can you see the iris? I went out to look in my garden, and this iris was broken. And so I brought it in. I cut off the spent blooms, like I'll be cutting this one off tomorrow. And then this one just opened today, and there's a bloom behind it. And there's a bloom here, and there's a bloom down there. So I brought it in so I could enjoy it. And I thought, well, I'd put it back here behind so that y'all could kind of see it every once in a while over my head. Okay, so a couple things that I thought we would do today is a great way to add more writing space into your journal is to add a mini journal. But I don't like to put really thick mini journals in my big journals. So I try to keep them somewhat thin. So I thought I would show y'all my way of doing it. This is just a piece of cardstock. Thank you, Giovanna. My mom loved irises. She loved irises and lilies, so I'm glad I had this in my yard. In fact, this one, the main plant came from our residence where we grew up as kids that my mom had worked with and had. It was really kind of neat to have it. So then I took a mop-up page that was 8.5 by 11 and cut that in half. So this is 8.5 by 11 cut in half, so that would be 5.5 by 8.5. And then this is a gel print that I had made a couple weeks ago, and I cut it in half. It's got a little stuff on the back, so we'll add something to it. And then this is a coffee-dyed piece of paper that my friend Beverly gave me. I don't make coffee-dyed papers because it takes so much time, and I'm too impatient to wait. So I will usually do what I call mop-up papers like this, and then beg my friends to send me some coffee paper. All right, so I want to do two things. I want to decorate the front of this, so I've got a gel print that I've cut that I'm going to glue on here, and then I want to finish doing something to this page. So I'm going to start with the cover. Let's glue this down. So I just took, thank you, they're actually kind of purple, and it's because my other nails are grown out and I can't get them taken off yet because my nails would break like immediately. So I painted them and I didn't do a very good job. So here, let me move my hands really quickly so you can see the purple color, but don't pay attention to how messy they are. Oh. Oh, yeah, Marianne, you're watching her, the Happy Paper People. Yeah? She's on Ideas with Book with me. That's awesome, Julie. That's awesome. Yes, and Barb sent me some tea-dye papers at Christmas. I don't have very many left, so I use them when I can. So I appreciate coffee and tea-dyed papers. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I forgot about those, Barb. I used them all. Because some of them were pink and blue, were they not? Morning, Naomi. How are you, lady? How have you been? Naomi, I don't even know where you are in the process, but I know she has been going to school to become a nurse. So I don't know if you are, got a couple more years left, or if this is, because you picked up where you left off. How are you doing? She's in Australia. All right, so I went ahead and just glued that down. I've already applied distress inks on the outside edges here. I don't know if you can kind of see there's a mark on there. On this one, I had some stuff that I made a while back. I did a video on making these little embellishments. So that's what I put on here. So how about today, I've got some metallic paper. How about if we do a little collage type thing? There's a bingo card. I like that. Oh, you know what else I've got? I've got this little teacup that's from Beeline Designs. So it's a rubber stamp, and I've stamped it on some paper. It's kind of an antique. It's got a little bit of texture. This was the stack I had. It's just a stack of card that I had. And I thought, well, why not do something with that? And I've been sitting here contemplating because I didn't want to come on here and have a whole bunch of pre-made thingies. I wanted it to kind of flow just a little bit. So if you have questions, ask questions. I'll get a doily. I know someone's going to say they want a doily on here. I may not use the doily, but because it kind of covers up everything. But okay, we've got a doily. We've got a little bingo card. I even have some little paper flowers here because you know me, I don't do 3D embellishments. So I'm going to do some today just for y'all. Yes, you had some with food coloring. Gotcha, Barb. Yeah, I liked it. Doing okay. Finish in September if the virus stuff settles down. Well, good, Naomi. Enjoy your coffee, Julie. Hello, Candia. Welcome. I think that's right. For the love of paper and ink. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Kathy. Good to see you in the chat. You love teacups? Okay, so that's a teacup. All right, and I think what I want to do is I've fussy cut it out. I've gone around the edges and kind of in the middle with some distress inks. And I think what I want to do is stamp on this. I've got a scrap of paper here. So I've got the flowering branch, and I thought, wouldn't it be kind of neat to make it look like the flowers on the teacup? So I'm positioning this so that I can get this pretty good like that. So just a little right on there on the front, okay? You know what? Let's color it. I may have, here we go. Ah, crash, things on the floor. Ah, there they are. I'm going to add some pink on these flowers, and I'm going to use what's called Fantastics. They're a little stubby stick. Let's kind of get things out of the way here. Let's see what I've got. I may not have one that's just pink. It's kind of a purpley pink. That looks red. Well, we'll do this one. All right, so I've got picked raspberry, and I've got a Fantastics. And what's neat about these is you can put them on the ink pad, and then you can color with them. See there? So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of color and come in here and color this just a little bit, just to add some soft color. Okay? And then let's grab, I see the green, so let me get the green. You can wash these out. I just don't. I just try to keep them similar color family, if you will. So I'm going to do the green and add where that stem is. I saw one of my Facebook friends mention that they wanted to see more stamped items, not all digital. So I thought I would do that. What do you think? Just quickly like that. And then you have those sticks? Well, get them out and use them. They're really handy. I'm just going to do, let's see what this is. I think that's a brown. I'm going to do this with the brown. I want to kind of give a little bit more shading. maybe a little bit more up here. And if I should, I could take a pair of scissors and cut that out, but I'm just going to shade it just a little bit. That is cool. That is a cool. Alright, so I'll get this out of the way. I thought y'all might enjoy if I did this kind of a thing today. Just kind of played a little bit. Not so rushed because I have so many pages already made. Alright, so we've got that guy. We have this. Now, should we colorize the doily? Well, of course we should, because it wouldn't be alive without Linda getting out her Tattered Angels, right? Alright, so I'm going to lay this doily in here. What color do I want to use? Let's see here. I've got Pop Rocks. You like the cut? You like the cut? Thank you. Those are called Fantastics. I think Robin might have shared the link, or she will. But they're called Fantastics. And I picked them up. I think Hobby Lobby did carry them. And I know you can get them on Amazon. Oh, I like that purple. I'm going to use my heat tool to dry that. They're handy to have those little sticks. Like I said, you can wash them out and just kind of dip them in water and wipe them off. You can also use a water brush. It's a brush that has water, a pen brush that has water in it. And you can use those as well. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Robin, Raven, and Margie for your donations. You wanted a blue doily? I did purple. I did purple because I knew it would stand out really pretty. Thank you, Cynthia. So if I did that and that, I'm trying to decide if I want to go ahead and bring this down to the bottom and put this somewhat on top and then put this behind like that. What do you think? Do you like it? And I've got some little flowers here, so we may put some flowers on there. How's that? All right, let's add some distress inks to this guy. You love the way I do doilies? Well, thank you. Because I like to add color. I love the look of vintage sepia tones. I think they're beautiful. But every time I try to do one, I'm like, it's so boring. I want more color. And I think like that. And then this is going to go right here. We may need a little something up there. So maybe we'll look. How about a little butterfly? I may do a blue one. Let's see. Maybe the purple. There's the blue. And there's kind of a pink. Oh, thank you, Molly, for your donation. Thank you so much. There's a pink. I've got a Calico Collage little heart. I think I like the butterfly. What do you think, y'all? You like the butterfly? Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and glue down the doily, and y'all can tell me if you like the butterfly. Yes, more color! Robin says, hey, you're using a doily. I will not complain about the color. Alright, so some people said they're still cleaning, setting up their craft rooms. What has been your most favorite activity you've been able to do while being home? If you are home. I know Julie's been working. You're loving blue more and more, Valerie? Alright, so I think this guy can go here. I'm going to put a little bit more distress ink right here. And then I think like that. I think I'm going to leave it up just a little bit and glue this behind. I'm trying to decide if I want to glue it or make it where it comes out. It's going to be inside the journal. a bigger journal. So I'm just going to glue down on the bottom here. And then that'll make it kind of a tuck spot on the front. Okay. The be positive quote. Ah. Okay. How about like that, Naomi? You like that idea right there? Over the door. You want it over here, though. No, I think I want to put it right there. That's going to go there. And I'm going to put the butterfly there. Crafting without being interrupted to go to work. That's awesome, Raven. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you very much. All right, so we're going to put the butterfly right there. And we'll put the be. I like the be positive down here in the corner. And the chat may be late by the time I get it, so I'll just glue it down and say, "Oops, I didn't see your message." I may put just a drop of glue up here so that this will stay down. So I'm putting just a touch of glue there. So we still have this tuck, okay? We're not gluing it completely down, but that'll help that stay in place. Okay, I like that. Okay, here we go, All right, what else? Oh, we're going to put some flowers on here. So let's just grab a couple. The cup, that is Beeline Designs. It's a teacup. That's okay. I'll tell you. You like it where I have it? Okay, thank you. I'm going to take liberties and add paper flowers. Not all of them right on top of the stamped image. Kind of offsetting them a little bit. Why not? It's my cup. I'll do what I want. Let's put this one right here. Thank you, Barb, for your donation. I need another pink one. These are little bitty flowers. I've had them forever. And so I thought, well, if I use a few of them, that'll help me get some out of my stash. Sometimes the little petals all get jacked up. Okay, there we go. That'll work for now. And what else? Oh, let's put some dazzling diamonds. So I'm going to put a little bit of this in here. Got to get the paint down here. It's a paint. It's a glitter paint. And I'm just putting a little dot in the center. I already have some on the butterfly. And when that dry, it'll be clear with some sparkle in it. Add a little sparkle. Yeah, in the shop. It's in my shop. You love it? Thank you, Kristen. You like that? All right, so I'm going to set this aside, and then we'll hit it with the heat tool, then we'll bind this up. So I've got this piece here. So I'm going to lay it down, put the butterfly away. Put it away! And let's use the mandala just a little bit. I put it offset because I just thought it would be really neat to have that patterning. So I'm just going to put this down like that. And let's just use some Distress Oxide Salty Ocean. Yeah, because you can stamp whatever you want on it because it's plain, Julie. Exactly. That's what I like about it, too. You could also stamp it onto a scrapbook paper, a printed paper, and use the pieces and cut it apart if you want to have different elements and different colors. So there's a lot of options with that. Put different flowers on it. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit of texture in here. And, okay, let's do this without the other piece underneath. So we have the big reveal. Voila! There it is. There's the mandala, the heart mandala. Lid. All right, something to drink. Y'all get a drink. Oh, you finally got your big desk in your craft room. Had to trim off the doors. Oh my goodness, Dee Dee, it's probably huge. We crafters do that. Yep, yep. All right, so I'm going to take my heat tool and hit that so the glitter paint will dry. I should have waited until I had the journal put together, and then it would be drying. You like that stencil? Thank you, Sarah. That's a new stencil I added last night. I don't know. That's going to take a little while to dry. So, for now, here's what I'm going to do. I've got these two pieces, and this one makes 3. And that's going to go in here. And I'm just going to set it aside for now. And when we get to put the journal together, the big journal together, I'll bind it. So here is one that I made earlier, just because I cut all the papers in half. And I just went ahead and used the other half. Here's the heart flower stencil. And this is the Retro Panel 3 stencil here. And then again, there was some coffee dyed paper that was given to me by one of my friends. And then we just go the other direction. So there's writing space is what I like about this. Use relatively plain paper that you can write on. Or if you don't have a plain paper, like, you know, it's all printed, there's no writing space, but you do have some notebook paper, or even these little, I'm trying to find one that I can get to. These little tear-off notepads will fit. So if you were to take that, you could glue that down on top, and then you'll have writing space. Or you could just glue the top portion and flip it up. You know, you could add corners where you could take it out. You can make a pocket so you can take it out. So, you know, remember, you got all these options. Just because I show you one doesn't mean that's the only one you have to do. Okay, so I made the journal somewhat, and I did design one journal page that I thought we could make. I'm going to get that. I've got a little file folder that I've made up. So this one's going to be for those of you that like that shabby chic look. And I've got some things laid out here, but if you want me to dig through this pile, because you're like, oh, wait, Linda, don't use that, use this, or add this in there, I'll do that, okay? Just kind of let me know. So I've got one of those little tear-off notepad journal pages that I put on there. Oh, you know, I may want to use one of these on this because it kind of matches. I've got some blank journal cards that I haven't done anything to yet. I was going to wait until we put the page together to decide what I did. What else do I've got here? I've got some little elements that I chose that I thought would be good. Some of these are all digital images from Calico Collage. This is from that butterfly set I was telling you all about. And this is from the Unicorn set. There's another butterfly. Some more cards we could use for journal cards. And then here's what I have. I've got a digital image from Calico Collage. I have some strips of scrapbook paper that were left over from another project. And they are approximately, about 2 1/4 inch strips that I happen to have. I thought I would use those. I had part of a mop-up paper left over from another page. And I've got some Bible pages here. This is 1 or 2 Bible pages glued back to back. I did that so they could be thicker because we're going to make some pockets out of this guy. So here's what I'm going to do first. I've got this side and this side. And I don't know if I want to cut it out here and then the torn edge of the book page would be there, or if I want to go super deep and come all the way out. I think I'm going to go ahead and go all the way out. I have that many in my shop now. Yeah, I have 343 rubber stamps in my shop now. And I'm going to be adding more. That's how many stamps I have in my shop. I have the largest collection of Beeline design stamps of anybody. No one else has that many stamps in their online stores. And I'm adding more. She has, I think it's 1,200 plus designs. And I may be wrong, but it seems like it's around 1,200. So I've been adding them every time we add a new subscription box that the theme, she has stamps that fit that. We've been adding them. I just added the my nautical subscription boxes. I'm hoping I'll get to ship in June. So if you have a subscription with me, I am changing the date. It'll be a month out from wherever you are now. So for example, I was supposed to launch this today or next Monday, and I don't have all of the stuff because the businesses are closed. So we're going to wait and go the end of May. So if you were supposed to have your subscription taken out on, say, May 1st, your date will be changed to June 1st. So I'm just kind of mention that. All right, so I'm just fussy cutting these out because I want to make some little pockets. So this is another way to kind of show you how to use these digital pages. I only printed on one side. I've got one layer of a book page here. So what I'm going to do, thank you Janice for your donation, is I'm going to just glue this piece on top of the book page. It can be any scrap piece of paper that's approximately 8.5 by 11 inches. I did that so that when I put this pocket down, I had something to glue it to. And I have something to glue on the other side, some of my pieces. So that's why I chose that. Some people ask me, why are you using that? I'm just using it as a foundation piece. And it doesn't have to be a book page. It could be a piece of copy paper or junk mail or anything like that. I have just basically exhausted all of that kind of junk in my stash, and I don't seek it because I do the book pages. Those seem a little bit easier for me to have, because if I have the other, it's a little bit harder for me to find things because I have too much. So I like using the book pages. And I'm just going to line this up with the other page and glue it down. Okay? Yeah, you can. You could use it for something else if you want. But I'm going to use it as the foundation back here. So now what I'm going to do with these two pieces, I'm going to apply Distress inks to the edges because we just freshly cut them. You could also put a different element on top of this if you wanted, and use these pieces that I just cut out somewhere else. So you could rebuild on top of that. So those are going to go back after we're done. And what I'm going to do now is put this onto here. I'm going to glue it right about there. And I'm going to glue this one over here. And then I'm going to tear that out. Ah! Yeah, so many different ways to do things. Exactly. Oh, Robin's trying to remind me that it's time for the raffle. So she's going to refresh and come right back. And then we will draw. All right. So I'm just going to line this up here, mainly because I want to have text coming out. I like using the Bible or dictionary because my books or journals end up in different people's hands, and I don't want to be, hey, you sent me vulgar, graphic, sexual novel to me or something. So that's why I use these books. But feel free to use whatever you have, y'all. If it's just going to be yours anyway, what difference does it make? So do what you love, do what you have, do you. Say? You're wanting the new Mandela stencil? You love it? Thank you. Well, I'm going to be making some more. I've drawn a few others. I'm just trying to figure out which one is going to come out right, because you have to draw them a certain way or they don't come together right. All right. So now what I'm going to do is rip this. I always kind of put my finger where I don't want it to rip, and that usually helps a little bit. So if you've ever, been ripping and you're like, oh man, that ripped down too far, try kind of guiding it just a little bit. And then I'll go ahead and cut this off down here. Okay. And now I've added basically 2 pieces of paper to that, so it's a little bit thicker. And we'll glue it down over here in just a moment. And we've now added a tuck spot to our journal. You about to fall off your chair? Oh yeah, I got a couple of those. Thank you, Robin. My mom loved her some romance novels, and they were sometimes very graphic. And I did use some of those when I first really started doing the junk journaling online again. And I sent some stuff to people, and then I got a message from them with a picture of a close-up of some words. So I quickly decided, I'm going to try to start using, a dictionary or the Bible, because almost everybody has been exposed to those books, and unless they're complete off the upper end of reading the book and they think it's the trash, but I mean, they're pretty much not going to be offended if you get a page that might say God on it. So just kind of barely sticks out there. Okay. No, I did not do the raffle. I was waiting until you came back. Alright, so let me finish putting some distress inks. We're going to do the raffle now. That goes up there. Okay, so we're going to do the raffle. And, alright, we'll do that. Alright, the winner of 200 junk bucks is, I got to pick the button, Valerie. Oh, well, good, because I have a package to send to you. Oh no, you're not. This is junk bucks. You're just getting junk bucks today. I was getting ahead of myself. Valerie won 200 junk bucks. Let's reset it. And then this is for some. There we go. Alrighty. So now I'm opening up a new raffle, and it is for some Prima bling. These were given to me. I think Rhonda did that. And there are 2 little packages of Prima bling. So that'll go out as our next prize. So y'all, enter the raffle. Hey, you here? You got 200 junk bucks. Congratulations. Okay. So now I have added the distress inks to this piece and the other. I'm going to glue it back down on here. I'm going to go ahead and glue across the bottom just a little bit so that my text spot actually has a little bit of a bottom. It didn't fall all the way out. So what I like to just put my fingers where I know I don't want to put glue, because if I don't, sometimes I'll glue the wrong spot. So I'm going to go from the top. And I'm going to come out just a little bit on the bottom here. Okay? Just put a little bit of glue on there. You're welcome, Valerie. Is the lag big today? Too many people using the internet. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that down. Right there. And it looks like, because it was from the page, that it just blends right there together, doesn't it? See how clever? All right, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to glue down here and a little bit on the bottom. You love that bling? I love the little lacy bit with that bling. It's really pretty. I thought it would be a good prize. Alright, so I'm just going to glue this down. Glue it down. Okay. And I'm not going to put anything in the pockets right now. We're going to work on that later because I want to get the other side made, okay? So I'm going to flip this over. And then this is my base for the other side, okay? I'm looking at my papers. All right. So here's what I've got. I've got these two strips, and I've got this strip. So I want to put something on here. And I think what I want to do is I'm going to take this piece. We're going to stamp on it. I stamped on the other one. Let me see what I did with my... Do I want to do that? Yeah, we'll do that because this has got roses on it. I'm going to use the Bella Rose stamp. Okay. Love it, Robin. Thank you, Dee Dee. Thank you, Valerie. Okay, so now I'm just going to use the Bella Rose, and I think what I'm going to do is stamp it on the edge. I'm rotating the stamp around so I get different parts of it. It doesn't just look like I went bling, bing, bing with the same stamp all the way around. By rotating it, you get different points. Like that. You see how that just kind of adds a little bit to it. I think it needs some distress inks up here, so we're going to add just a little bit. So almost that shabby chic colors that y'all like. I'm not going to do the bottom because I don't need to. Just going to do the top portion. Okay. Scoot over, paper. What I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down. I'm getting my shot here for you. All right, we're going to glue it down on the upper portion of this page. I'm just going to glue it straight down. Now you could, if you wanted to leave a pocket in a sense, you could glue down the side and across the bottom and leave this open up here. It's really thin paper. I'm going to do it for y'all just because I thought about it. Okay, I've got a scrap of paper here. Let's see what we've got. I know I saved one. Here's one right here. Because it's thin and I don't want it to rip, I'm taking a little scrap of paper here and I'm just going to glue it down. You could use washi tape. You could use Scotch tape, whatever. And I'm just going to glue that on top. On the back side. I'm on the back side. Okay? And I'm just kind of marking where my center mark is because I want to put glue in that middle just to kind of help get that to stay in place, okay? So I'm going to keep my fingers up here and we're going to put glue on the side and across, all the way across and up. And then I'm going to put just a little bit right in the middle. You don't need it, but I like to have it there. Then I want to make sure that I have my page right side up. And I do. And this is going to go right up here on the top. Okay. So what I've done, and you can, if you want to punch a hole here, you could have done that before I glued it down. But now you've got a pocket here, and we've got a pocket over there, as soon as this dries. Little laggy. Oh, did you send an order, Rhonda? Yes, yes, the other day. Yes, yes, yes. I am waiting on rubber stamps. That was Thursday? Friday? When was that? Lag! Come on, Pooter. All right, I'm just taking my time. All right, so now I've got this piece of paper, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue it down, but come down just enough that it barely covers that piece. And then this is going to go on the bottom here. Oh, I just realized my paper is not going to overlap enough. Okay, I'm going to put some washi tape down. Why not? I have washi tape. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I hate to cover that up. I've got some pink. Maybe I'll do that. That'll be kind of pretty because it's got roses on it. Ha! Look at there. If I can get that where the end is. Where is it? I guess I've never used it. I try to fold back the tail on washi tape so that it's easier to pick up the next time. Okay, that'll be pretty. All right, so I'm going to put that right across here. I'm going to come down just a little bit. And that covers up that space that was going to be left. Now I can come down just a little bit further. You know, we improvise. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to glue it just below that strip so you get to see that. You finally won an FFA! Awesome, Robin! And I'm going to do the same thing where I'm gluing down the side and across the bottom. Okay? We're going to glue this. I'm making a double pocket. Actually, a triple pocket now because I made that a pocket up there. This is scrapbook paper. It's a little bit thicker than the copier paper. If you want to back it like I did the copier paper, you can. That'll make this a little bit stronger, but I felt that this was plenty thick for this. It's almost like two thicknesses of paper. And then I'm going to glue that on the bottom. You see that? It was the new cologne you put on, Robin. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. You like it? Okay, so now I'm going to take this piece and put it in here. I think next what we're going to do is we're going to build some journal covers because I want to make sure I have plenty of time to get those done. And this page, I wanted to do this page for y'all. Okay, so there's my foundation page. So now what I'm going to do is I want to fold this in half. Okay. And I'm going to decorate this part of the page. And I've got a few things that I picked out earlier. Like, I like this little saying and butterfly pieces. I thought those would look kind of neat on there. And I've got these journal cards. I've got one there and one there. So we need a journal card for back here and here. And then I guess we might as well make something to go up there, right? So I've got these two pieces. Oh yeah, and I made this one already, so we can use that. So I've got these two pieces, so let's decorate those, and we can contemplate if y'all want me to change some of these elements. I even have like this and this, so that's where we're going to start with on that page. But if you want something changed, speak up. Just setting it over here. All right. So I've got these two pieces. I'm going to split this right here. Okay. Taste be nice. Uh-oh. I don't want to lose my pieces. All right, let's get a drink. Too funny, Barb. All right, so we stamped. Let's see here. What if I did... That looks kind of cute. Oh, look here. I've got a little strip from another. What if I put that on there and then we're able to do something with that? Yeah, that's kind of a neat idea. I kind of like that. There's a smudge on here, so I think what I'm going to do is look for a rubber stamp. I have a few. So I think what I want is there's the textured edges. Dropping stamps. Oh, we might use that one. Aha! This is what I want. It's from the textured edges. There's 4 different stamps and you get different textures. And I really like this one because it looks like a distressed damask. So we're going to use that. So y'all tell me, do you prefer where I come out and I just show you a journal page, the whole step-by-step? Do you like what I'm doing today? Just kind of randomly doing some things, and which do you prefer? Alright, so now I'm going to ink this up. A piece of lace would be nice. Okay. I'll see what I can find. I am actually out of lace. I can't seem to find. I had a little baggie of it, and it's disappeared. Alright, like that. And so that kind of covered up that boo-boo that was on there. I do have a piece of cheesecloth. Maybe that's what it will do. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this to fit. This is a scrap from the new portfolios that Norella offers. I cut the cover apart because I thought it would be good for all the individual pieces. I like that. And what if... Oh, I saw something. Oh, here we go. I've got these little labels. What if I put this little label down, but before I put the label down, I put a little piece of this cheesecloth, and we'll spray it. Let's spray it. All right, what color should we spray that? Maybe a green, because we've got the bird behind it. I think that's what we need, is a green. You like it when it's random because I come up with ideas. Well, see, and I can do that if I'm not trying to make sure I complete X number of pages for the journal. Because I already have a bunch made, I'm basically just filling in just those few extra pages. And even if I do run out of time, I have coloring book pages I can add. And I've got a couple of just plain mop-up pages that we can put in there. So there will be pages in there. Some of them just won't be super embellished. Alright, so I'm just using my heat tool to dry this. That was a hemlock green. I don't know if that's I think it's really similar to the dark green. For English gardening, English ivy, I think. It's really close to that in color. Alright, so we got a little piece of this I want to use. So I'm just going to snip it. And then this is going to go here and here. So just a little tweaking on that. Alright, kind of tweaking it out. And then this will go behind. And we'll have a kind of a double little thing, okay? So, I don't get glue onto the background. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here and push down that cheesecloth. Okay? Kind of fraying it out just a little bit. And then I'm going to put this little label. Cheesecloth works. She's just going to throw a fit. I have to find, I don't know where it went. It was like right here, and then I couldn't find it. I see a little bitty piece of lace, but I don't like it because it's ruffled. And I like using flat lace. Okay, so like that. And these are some little labels, mixed media labels that I have in my shop. If you have donated, you get them for free. And I think they're like $1 or something. Oh, thank you, Mary. If you haven't donated, they're like $1, $1.25 or something. And what I did was I told my computer to print it, the full sheet, as an 5x7. It's normally 8.5 by 11, but there's a photo printing option on my computer, and I click on that and say 2 5x7 per an 8.5 by 11 page, and it shrinks it down. And I love this size. Okay, so then we've got this guy that will stick right there. So we've got a little birdie. Okay, I like that. So I'm gonna set that over here. All right, so I got this guy. We did some stamping on the other one. What else? Oh, let's get a gel print. Let's see what I've got here. Do we want something really bright and colorful? Let's get a little strip of that. I think we should do a strip of that. Or I could do this pink. I'm going to do this pink. Never mind. I'm going to do this pink. I could change my mind. Oh, dear. Oh, no, Robin. Rindo rolled up and face mask. Yeah, make sure you have all of those things. I think I'm trying to decide if I just want to do I'm going to do a ripped edge. Thank you, Rhonda, for your donation. Thank you. I'm going to rip this. Okay. And it's upside down, so we'll go this way. And I think I'm just going to cut this on this side to be the same height. So we got that little piece there. Let's put some Distress ink on there while I contemplate. Alright, so if this is going to go over here. Oh, I know what we can do. Alright, I'm going to glue that down. And then we're going to stamp over it. So I'm just going to glue this over here. I'm going to get my scrap of paper out. And I like this one. We're going to do this one. This is the Queen Anne's lace. And we're going to stamp that over. So I'm trying not to go up too far because I don't want the stem not to be on the page. Like that. And I could do a second one, but I think I like the one. What do you think? You like the one? And then I have, let's see if that'll fit. It'll barely fit there. I may need a shorter. There we go. That one's too big too. Maybe I'll still use that one. Okay. Acrylic block, and this is in a Garden of Dreams. Yeah, like that. What do you think? Just simple? Alright, so what happened to my card I just made? Ah, I covered it up. It's like, what happened? Alright, so let's finish decorating this page. How's that? Yeah, I like it. Alright, so we're going to glue this down here. Yes, I have enough for 2 journals, Robin. We're going to make the covers next. Thank you, Mary, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, now I'm going to put this down here. I was going to glue it all the way down, and I changed my mind. Because I remember seeing a little card. Yeah. Well, it's upside down, but it might look kind of cute stuck right there, don't you think? Maybe? And then this guy can go back here. And let's see what we've got. Here's another little journal card we could put in here. I'm going to put this one here and put this one like that. So we've got layers. And then this is the one we made, so we can put it in here. Let me put it in the back like that. Okay? So now on this side I have these two cards. Let's decorate those and put them in. There's an, you know, I don't have an X's and O's. You know, Robin, if you'll write that down, X's and O's stencil, like for hugs and kisses. No, I have the heart flare with flare, and I've got a bunch of heart stencils, but that's a good one I could do. That's a good one I could do. Alright, so this side has more of the rose pattern on it. So I think what I want to do is stamp the Bella Rose on here. And I'm going to stamp this corner. And this corner. Yeah. Turning it just a little bit. Thank you, Teresa, for your donation. Thank you so much. Just kind of adding some stamping on there. And I just stamped on that side, and I thought I'd stick that one over here. So there's those. I didn't put anything in here, so I'm going to leave it. But there's a page that we just made. You like it? Pardon me. Thank you. Very beautiful. You loving the layers? Well, thank you. So it's just an eclectic way to put things in. I may move this down here even, so you can kind of see. And there's still room to add more stuff. All right, let's set. And here's one. This is the example because I was playing around, and here's what I started with. Oh, I didn't add those other things. They're in here. Where are they? I lost the little pieces. They were right here. Are they on the table? Huh. Well, I don't know where they went. I had little pieces I was going to put on here. I saw that I was going to because when I showed you the example. Maybe we could do journal and oh, here we go. The earth laughs in flowers. We'll put that over here. Pardon me, I know I sneezed, didn't I? Get out the hand sanitizer. Alright, so that goes there. I didn't sneeze on myself. I sneezed over there. What did I sneeze on? Oh, my brayer. Okay. We'll put this one right here. How's that? We filled it up. Alright, so here is the other one. And then here's this side. Use the same concept. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lori, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so now let's make some journal covers. I printed some cardstock. Oh, here's one. There's one I printed. And here's a couple others that I printed. Okay, so these are cardstocks that I printed. This is a gel print that I printed. This is part of my mixed media masterboard that I made for the Radiant Red kit, and I'd scanned it in and saved it. So I thought that might be kind of fun to play with. This is a little bit out there. I think even though I've got a huge mix of color, I like this one and this one. This one I did do two-sided, but I could do this as the outside. And then we'd have to stencil this one. So which one do y'all like? Love that saying. Okay, thank you. I'm glad you love the page. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know what? I'm going to let y'all tell me which do you want me to use as a cover while I bind this journal together because it's ready. And then that way, it's kind of a stalling tactic. I'm getting something done, and y'all can tell me, because there's a lag, which one you prefer. And we'll do a cover out of it. We'll collage on it or something with all these bits and pieces and whatnot. Alright, so I'm just going to do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch on our little journal that we started at the beginning. So I've got my craft pick. You want to have this as a V and poke through, making 3 little holes. 3 little holes. Alright, and then I've got my bookbinders needles. I do have these in my shop. Barb, you are getting a set on the left. So Margie likes this one. Thank you, Dee Dee, for your donation. Oh, glad you're here, Barbara. On the left. Everybody says left. Okay, we'll start there. And then I hear right side. All right, so I may do these two, it sounds like. All right, I'm trying to see how much. I know I've got some scraps of wax linen thread. Sometimes I have one that's just the right length, and sometimes I have to cut one. But I thought I would see. Yeah, that one's cutting it close, I think. That's the second longest one I saw. Okay, so this one. So you need about 1, 2, 3 times the height, and that's pretty close, so I think I'll be able to fudge it if I'm careful. Left! Left! On the right! Left! Okay. Alright. We're going to do the one on the left. We're going to change it up because it's too dull, you know. It doesn't have any color in it. And I can't have that. Alright, so now I'm just going to use my pamphlet stitch technique and stitch it. I have a couple of tutorials that shows you. If you have any questions, you do have the opportunity to ask right now. I do this stitch because it's easy and it works. It doesn't take me a long time. I don't have to do a lot of math. Oh. And I use wax linen thread because it's stronger and it doesn't shift. Pick up that pink. Well, there's not only that pink. There's other colors too, y'all. That was just one page. All right, so there is our little mini journal, and we've got 2 of those we can put in to 2 journals. All right, so we're going to start with, because everybody's yelling at me, we're going to do this one to start with. We're going to add some color, and then we will come back and do one of these other 2, okay? And I think we're going to end up doing this one next. All right, so I'm looking. Alright, so there's some pink gel print. Because remember, not all the pages are pink. There's some pinks, but not all the pages are. So we don't want to necessarily pigeonhole into one complete thing. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of this. And I saw, here we go. I have a little hymnal page. I'm going to do something with that. You know, I could cheat and just do one of these little pieces right on top. Or we can look at our little basket here and see what we have. Like here's some hydrangea that we could put on there, where you could even put that together. I could even use the word diary on there. Okay, so I wanted it to have a little bit more of an organic feel. So let's go. No, don't want to inspire and that too. We may change this. All right, so I'm going to fold this in half. Add some teal. Okay. You know, we've got this little piece. Let's add some distress ink on here. If I can find it. Okay. You vote basket? What? Pink! Pink, pink, pink! Everybody's like, pink, pink, pink! You vote basket? I don't even know what basket means, so. You're saying I need a basket? I do have that guy. I don't know. I'm playing around with it. That up there. Maybe something like this. Alright, and then maybe that can go right there. And this could go up there. But this needs something behind it. So, we're going to flip it. Alright, so we said that teal color, right? So, I've got Curious. It's a real pretty teal color. I'm just going to keep adding a little bit to it. It's going to make it really dark. There we go. Alright, let's dry that. Oh, you got your package, Kristen. Yay! I'm so glad. Yay! Teal is a blue, green. Yay! Okay, good. Oh, my basket of stuff. I don't have a basket. I have a bin. Well, I have a basket over there. I do have a basket. I guess you could call it a basket. Is that a basket? That's my other basket of stuff. Okay. Alright, so let's put that behind there. And does that appeal? I kind of like it. What do you think? I think we need a butterfly, maybe? Yeah. I thought I had another. Aha. Where'd it go? There it is. Maybe that. I think that works. Yummy, Julie says. All right. Just so I don't lose my space here, I'm going to glue this piece to that teal piece. And that way it'll keep it together. Okay. Yes, butterflies. All right, good. I'm going to slide this over here. I was going to use that hymnal, but I don't think I need it now. I'm going to add some Distress inks to the edge. I think I'm going to. I'm going to get out a Distress Oxide ink pad. And I think what I want to do, where is it? I've got Mermaid Lagoon. And I think what I want to do is I want to add some stenciling on top of here. I'm not going to do a whole bunch, just a little. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do some pink along with it. So I'm getting out Mermaid Lagoon and Picked Raspberry. I'm getting those out. And I'm going to get a scrap of paper to put back here. Move over. And what stencil do I want to use? I think I'm going to use this one. This is from one of my stencil clubs. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in here and I'm just lightly touching it. I'm barely applying any color. I'm not being super heavy-handed. And so that's just going to be a slight pattern that'll show up. So I'm just going to go everywhere that I did that same pattern. I may add a little bit more. Okay. All right, so then I'm going to switch over to the blue and do the other areas. So we're getting a little bit of both colors that'll peek through a little on the cover. Shifted. All right. So it's just a subtle pattern in there. You see that? We're adding color to it. It's still got that vintage look, but we've now just taken it up another notch. What do you think? You like it? Not quite perfectly folded. I like it. I like how that looked. This is the romantic swirl under here, the iron gate. All right, so now we're going to glue this guy down right here. Okay. Purdy, you like it? Thank you. All right, so this is going to go down here. So I'm going to put it close to the bottom. This blue piece is from the new kit. What is it called? Not artsy. Artistic art. Oh my goodness. It's the newest digital kit in my shop. Dang it. I can't. I forgot. Anyhow, that's from that kit. The hydrangea, I think, is from the Unicorn Dreaming. Oh, almost lost my butterfly. Put that up here. See, it just kind of shines through just a little bit. That's your Southern draw. Party. Alright, I like that. And then this is going to go right there. Okay. Alrighty. Put that right there. Artful! Artful! I don't know why I keep doing that. Artful. It's from the Artful kit. This little piece right here. Oh my goodness. I'm losing it. We're just going to put this kind of hanging out there. Alright, so that's one journal cover. I want to do something to the inside. So let's go ahead and put a stencil in there. I guess let's use the new mandala. The heart one. So I'll put that in there. And I've got Lavender Vibe. It's a pale color. It's not real dark. And let's just add a little bit of Curious. Okay. And let me mop up. Almost forgot. I don't know why. Mop it up. And when I do these pages, these mop-up pages, I go ahead when I'm doing them and use the same colors on the backside. The image kind of pulls through on some of this thinner paper. So you get a really cool page that you can use in your journal. So you can write on that. What do you think? And then we've got this. You like it? And then I'm going to put, I think we need a pocket in here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I've got a little scrap here so I can make a pocket. So let's cut this. I'm going to cut it to 5 1/4 because I want it a little bit smaller than my page so it doesn't stick out. Oh, and I think I'm going to use this guy. Look there. Things just come together. Robin's reminding me that it's time for the raffle. Y'all get in on the raffle. You like it, Sarah? Thank you. All right, so let's put some distress inks on this page. All right, so we got one more journal cover that I'm going to make. And then I'm going to take some mop-up papers. I've got some composition notebook paper, and we'll make a couple pages. And then we'll go through the stack, and we will build our journal. I like it. I'm just going to glue on the ends in case someone wants to stick something right behind there. And I think we need some shabby stitches. Shabby stitches. So I've got one of the shabby stitches here. And I'm going to stamp in that void in that area. Kind of give it that look like it's been stitched across. If you have a sewing machine, you could sew it. Add your stitches. But that was so much faster than the sewing machine. Alright, I'm going to glue this down and then we'll do the drawing for the raffle. I'm trying to delay. And thank you all for supporting me. Thank you for being here. Again, if you have questions or if you have suggestions, definitely speak up. We'll kind of thumb through my ephemera pile here, and we will see what I can find for the cover of our next journal. Okay. I think I want to add this on the inside too, just because it needs a little something else. Uh-oh. You killed it! Okay, I like that. I think I'm going to glue that down with a little piece of... Oh yeah, here we go. I like that. Okay, let's do the raffle. But Lamb, I know it's too fun. It's a lot of fun. I kind of like that. I may put another piece of paper behind there so it makes a nice little pocket piece. Okay. So, the winner of the bling is, let me go there. Giveaway. Pick a winner. And the winner is Tanya Chan. Congratulations, you won the bling. Bling, bling, bling. Okay, I just had my next prize. Where did it go? Ah, booger. Alright, fine. We'll just do this. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay, so the next giveaway is going to be these mixed media pockets. So you get all these little pockets that I made. Okay, and journal cards. You've got some corner tuck spots. These are kind of orange, and the other one was peach. And I've used scraps for these. Like this piece right here was the straps of a book page that I cut off. And I just put them together with strips of gel print. So that's going to be our next giveaway. So we're going to reset and put up mixed media. There we go. Mixed media journal cards and pockets. Okay? That's going to be our next giveaway. Put that up there. Okay. So I've started a little collage there. I think... Oh, here we go. I've got a little piece of this craft cardstock. So what if I were to put that on here and then tore it, and that gives me a little pocket to put back here. So I'm going to put some distress inks on this piece. Oh, I'm not where I can see the chat. Squished. Faux tickets, faux stamps. Oh, awesome, Lori. Good job. Yeah, squished. We're so used to bugs. I was really happy I saw a toad last night in my backyard. So I was like, yay, do your job, little toad. Eat the bugs. All right, I think what I want to do is this goes here. Maybe something like that. Okay, just kind of, and then I'm going to tear this out. I may even, there. So I'm going to glue this down first. Right here. Where's my lid? Lid! Okay. So that's going to go here. So I need this to kind of go like that. Okay. And then I'm just going to rip and then we'll apply Distress Inks and we've got a little pocket. Well, maybe we'll glue another little embellishment on here. Okay. And I need this and this. Distress Ink. Okay. All right. Am I doing a second journal or do you want me just to go ahead and finish making the pages for this one journal? Okay. So we add the Distress Inks there. And I think I want to stamp this. Why don't we stamp it onto, I saw a scrap of white. Here we go. It's got a little scrap of white paper. And let me get a block. A block. It says, remember, be who you are. Stamp that. And I'm going to rip it out because I want that torn look. So this is the kind of stuff, you know, I'm making this pocket right now, but if this is the theme you enjoy, you could make these up ahead of time. And then you have a whole pile to choose from. That's kind of what I did with these, was made those up ahead of time. And then what if we put this here in the corner? I kind of like that. Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to glue this down. Put it right there. And then we're going to make this a pocket. Okay. How much is just one journal today, Robin says. How much is needed? Margie asks. Okay. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and sign it now, so I don't have to fight the pages. There we go. Okay. And what we're going to do is one of these little journals can go in there, I think. I got to let it dry before I push it out. All right, so there is our first journal cover. So now I'm going to take this guy, get this out of the way, get a drink, and let's decorate this one. I did not, but I bet that Robin did. Connie. Connie says, did I catch her rewards coupon request? Congratulations if you just did one. Yay! Yep, I'll send you the code. I'll send you the code. Alright, so we've got this page. Let's see what I want to do here. So I'm just going to line it up. I just had my bone folder. Oh, there it is. I actually put it back. I can't believe it. I put it back. Okay. So I have this guy. And I'm just going to fling some stuff around here. Ooh, that looks kind of neat. That might be kind of neat on there. You see anything that sparks your interest? That's kind of pretty. I don't know, maybe, oh, thank you, Margie. Oh my goodness, Margie did it. What if we did something like that? And maybe even a doily? Do we want this one simpler or do we want a little bit more? Let me see what else I can figure out to put on here. Got that. Oh, we've got this teacup. I've used this before. That might be kind of pretty. We've also got... You won't be able to see all of that, but let's see what happens. So what if we did do just a little bit? Maybe even offset it? I don't know. What do you think so far? Bloom Wild. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Margie. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Don't tattle. Alright. You like it? Maybe? It does kind of look like mother of pearl, doesn't it? But it was silver metallic paint on purple. And that's what made that. Kind of a lilac-y purple. Alright, I think I'm going to put some distress inks around this piece. I'm going to decide which one will be better. You can see more music notes on this side. So let's do this side. Alright, so distress ink. Gotta keep me on my toes, apparently. Oh my goodness. So yeah, because as soon as I get this journal cover made, I need to make a couple more pages, I think. So that I have enough, 20 pages, to go between two journals. I think like that. And then this up here. So let's put some distressing, or Tattered Angels on this guy. I'm just kind of flipping. I do this in my spray box like this. I spray my stuff and I just flip the pages. And after a while, when I notice that the pages are really full and I can't find a clean one, I'll pull them out and do stuff with them. I'll make journal pages out of them. All right, so I think what I want is a purple. Probably Pop Rocks would work because it's going to be a little bit darker. So what I'm going to do is spray this lightly, and I'm going to come back in, if I can find it. I've got Craft, so it's going to have a little bit of a brown tint. And then I'll dry that if I can find the heat tool. Here it is. Thank you so much, Janice. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so sweet of you to say. I have fun making them. I don't get to spend as much time doing the fussy elements as I would like because I feel like I need to produce a little bit more pages in a couple of hours. See, I like that. With putting that craft on top of it, kind of gives it a more vintage look. So when we put that back behind here, even though we used Pop Rocks, which is really bright, if you compare it to this one, see how much brighter the one in my right hand is? You may not be able to tell, but I can. Alright, so let's add some distress inks to the edges. Okay. You like that? Oh, you love the coffee, Tattered Angels, Robin? Yay! I've got to get more because I'm out. When one does the stencil club, can other stuff be sent at the same order? Yes, Barb. They can. Up to so much, depending on how much it weighs. What I usually do is if you order stencils at the same time, I try to combine shipping on those so that shipping is a little bit cheaper. But shipping to you is high. I shipped you a box the other day. I was like, whoa! But yes, I can work on that. Yes, definitely. If as long as I can get it to weigh in the right frame, send me a message of what you want, and then I can do it without shipping or with a lower amount of shipping because we're combining it. Does that make sense? So you're not paying the $19 twice. Okay, hope that helps. All right, I think I'm going to do that and that. So I'm going to glue these two pieces together. Okay, so I'm just layering that up. And then I'm going to go ahead and just layer this by putting the glue on here so I can center up that doily. Okay. And then I'm going to glue this all down. It may not be perfectly centered, but it's handmade, y'all. Now, you could also put a piece of lace and you could put a piece of fabric. I prefer that my journals be flat. But if you love the 3D embellishments, the big roses and lace pieces, use them. It's your journal. Do what you love. I just prefer it to be flat. So that's like, I like to get the dimension and layers without it being a whole bunch of things sticking up. All right, so I'm going to put this guy down here. How's that? Okay. Oh, hey, Cynthia. I am a artist. I draw my own stencil designs, and then I have a laser that we cut them upon, and I offer a stencil club. The stencil club, you get 4 different stencil designs on 3 stencil sheets for $19.99 plus shipping. And whenever you are a Stencil Club member, you can order additional stencils for 20% off in my shop. And so this month, I just moved it. No, wait. I just had it. Here it is. This is the Stencil Club for May. There's one design. And there is the second design. It's a mandala. And then here is the third, which has 2 different patterns on the same stencil. Okay? Does that answer your question? Yeah, and then Robin just shared the Stencil Club. I'm going to go ahead and apply some Distress inks to the edges. And that's spray the inside. And then I need to quickly make a couple of journal pages because it's already 5:30, y'all. And I gotta put this journal together. Y'all be yelling it's time for dinner and all that. Alright, so let's spray the inside. Let's use the heart one. Where'd it go? This guy. Heart flowers. And I'm going to do the same colors, I think. I'm going to use Pop Rocks. Yeah, Pop Rocks. And let's use Curious. There we go. And let's mop that up. And then we'll end up with 2 more journal pages we can use in the journal. Okay. So this is the mop-up page. If I can get them separate. So there's that pattern. And then the pattern below is what you get when you spray through the stencil. Okay. I have another piece, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that to fit our pocket for the inside. 3:30 is late lunch, Casey. What you going to have for lunch, Casey? All right. What do we have here? So, Bloom Wild. Just trying to look through all of these pieces, see if there's something. The Earth Laughs and Flowers. Okay, we got Bloom Wild on the outside. Let's do the Earth Laughs and Flowers. And on this time, I think we're going to stamp on this. So, scrap of paper. And let's use the Bella Rose stamp. And I'm going to stamp all over this piece. So, again, rotating the stamp every so often to get a different side of it, if you will. And then this can go, if I can get a hold of it, on top. Now, I think I've got a pink piece of paper I saw here. I just moved a whole bunch of stuff. But what we could do, let's see here. Maybe we'll tear the end. What if we did something like that for a pocket? And that's what we'll put on the inside of this journal cover. And then I can finish making a couple of journal pages and we can put this journal together. Okay. Those are distressed. That goes in the middle. I'm just going to go ahead and glue it down. Grilled tuna sandwich. Ooh. I think we're having spaghetti for dinner. Oh, I covered it up. I couldn't find it. I was like, oh no, I've lost it. All right, so this is going to go on the inside here. Like so. What do I got here? I've got this little key piece. That would look kind of neat as a pocket. I'm going to do that. And I think I need a little something up here. What kind of thing? That might be pretty. Just a little iris and lilies. We're official. We made it to 2 journals that we're going to raffle off here in just a few minutes. If you want a chance to win one of these journals that I made today, just make a donation, any dollar amount, and then make sure that you have created a user account on my website, lindaisrael.com, and send me a message so I can get you added to my membership. Oh, and I didn't even finish one thing I wanted to do. Dang. I had so many ideas for today. Okay, I like that. Here's our other cover that I made. All right, so we got the 2 covers. Yay! All right, I think what I need to do is probably see how many pages I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. I've got 2 coloring book pages we can make into pages. I've got enough. I only need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I was going to at least do 1 more page just because, oh, I found my other prize I was going to give. only because I like the way it looks. It's kind of fun. So here's what I'm going to do. I've got two notebook papers. And I have, I thought I had, there it is. This is my scrapbook piece of paper. So here's what I'm going to do, because I wanted to show this technique. All right, it's stark white, and you're like, ugh, that is so white. So let's change it. We've done a little bit of pink, and we've done a little bit of teal, but we haven't done a lot of the purple. So I've got the Pop Rocks color, and I'm going to move a few things I've got over here to the side so I can get my tray. I've got a little tray here, and I'm going to spray onto this tray. Now, I do have some other colors underneath. There's a brown, the craft was in here, so we may get some transfer, if you will. And here's what I'm going to do. I'm basically watercolor with a brayer to get some really cool texture on some papers. So if you don't have stencils, but you have a brayer, you can brayer on color and get a really cool technique out of the page. Moving some stuff out of the way. Alright, so I'm out, and if I want more, I'm just going to spray some more in my tray. Now, I've only done this with Tattered Angels. I've not tried other things. I have used a paintbrush to apply coffee to a page, but I've not tried doing coffee this way. It might work. You like that? I like it because it gives the shimmer of the Tattered Angels. It has some neat texture to it. Is that a cool way? You like it? You like the brayer technique? And because we're going to dry it, it's going to get that crinkly sound. And, you know, it's purple instead of brown. All right, so I want to do this one more time. Okay. It's just kind of easy to do. You can't make any mistakes because that's just the way it's going to turn out, you know? That's the way I think. And because I'm doing it on a brayer in this fashion, I'm not saturating the page near as much as I did if I sprayed it directly. Because some people want a lot of color, so they'll spray their page and keep spraying it until it completely becomes that color of Tattered Angels. Then they gotta wait 20 minutes to get it to dry. I'm not talking about anybody in particular, am I, Dee Dee? I don't know if she's still here. She knows who I'm talking about. We have a friend that she loves her Tattered Angels. She saturates those pages. If it was white and she picked up purple, that page is now purple. I mean, the color of the bottle purple. Alright. I like it. So let's dry this one. Get this out of the way. Okay. You're a coffee dye and paper, Carrie? Awesome. Well, do you got a brayer, Carrie? Try that. See if it works with coffee. I don't know why not. I miss. Are you ever going to go back to the? Yes, I am, Robin. I am. I think I'll work on it this week. I haven't been in the mood, to tell you the truth. But I think I'm about ready. I've got some ideas I want to try. Alright, so we've got these 2 pages, and we made these 2 mop-up pages, so let's just decorate these, and then we can pull all of our pages and make the journal. I think I'm going to keep these really simple. Okay, so we've got 2 of them here. You know, I have these pieces. I have a bunch of them. I'm thinking maybe we just use one on each. Maybe. And then we can do some rubber stamping. I've got a couple of rubber stamps. I've got Remember to Be You, sorry. I think I'll just stamp that right there. Oh, that was crooked. Oh well. Okay, that's straight. Alright, so we got that one. And then if I put that on the front. Okay, so I did get a little bleed through here. Not a lot, but a little bit. So, what I'll do sometimes, in fact, I may do this today. I'm just going to add a little washi tape. And here we go. I've got a floral image that I'll put on there. Okay. Like that. Now let's do the same thing over here. So I've got some washi tape that I'll put down. And I'm just doing that to kind of obscure that the text bled through. If you use heavier paper, it won't do that. But these are pages out of a composition notebook that I trimmed down from the full size that it normally is. I like that. All right. No one you know, Dee Dee? All right, Barbara, Carrie Barbara, I'd love to see what you do. You're going to try it, Margie? All right, I got to stretch for a moment. Ugh. Oh, no. Someone accidentally spilt their coffee jar and the coffee powder went on the wet coffee dyed paper and it looked awesome. Oh, interesting, Julie. I'll have to check it out. Best use of coffee ever, Margie says. Alright, so what else do we have in here? I see some butterflies. I've got, here we got a little rose. Let's put a little rose over here. I'm just trying to add some embellishments, just kind of quickly, not thinking about it really, other than I'm like, oh, let's just use that. Or like, this is purple on purple. Now, I could take the time to stamp behind and put that on there, but today I just want to quickly do some quick pages, okay? Just to show you don't have to go crazy embellished. You can have some simpler pages among maybe your more complicated pages. And I just realized I didn't glue that thing on the front, but I think I'm liking it. Simple. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's put that on there. So these will be a little different, one journal to the other. Truly eclectic. All right, so then we've got these pages. Okay. Thank you, Amanda, for your donation. Thank you so much. I do have, you know, I didn't use these and I want to. I've got a couple of these envelopes that I made. Maybe I can glue those down and let's see if we can make a quick card. Yeah. Oh, well, that works. Okay. Do I have another one? I just saw them. And then this one. Hey, it fits. Okay. Try to be quick. Oh, this one already had Distress ink on it. Cynthia. If people make a donation, it's just to help support me, number one, and I am grateful for that. And as a bonus, those that decide they want to donate, I have a little raffle at the end, and I give away the journals that I'm making here. Alrighty, we've got these guys. Oh, let's see. Would that fit? Yes. And oh, I got this one. I kind of like that. Okay, so the background's kind of plain. So let's grab, oh, here we go. I've got the vine. So I'm going to take both of these and lay those out. And got my stamp pad, ink pad. And I'm just going to stamp over. And it's okay if it overprints. I just want to get a background. Okay? And then this is passionate, and that is composed. So I'm just going to glue those down. Right there. Right there. All right, I don't have anything on the insides here. Why not if we do the, maybe a butterfly? I just misplaced a stamp. That's what happens. You get a pile going, y'all, and then you can't see your stuff. Oh my goodness, that's just too funny. I just had it too. Alrighty then. So, oh, we'll use this one. This is the postmark stamp. Postmark. So I'm going to go like this and kind of just fill in that area. Okay? Alrighty, now I'm going to glue one down as a tuck spot. So you can put something behind it if you so choose. And this will go in there. Where'd it go? There it is. I couldn't find it. Alright, then we're going to go across this way, this way. I like it. No swirls today. I got the swirls are here. I can use those. We'll do those. We'll do something up here with the swirls. How's that? And I have a butterfly. All right, so let's do the swirl. And I've got some of these little hearts. So we'll do a little heart. Heart over. Let me see what you are. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to have a heart there. I want a little swirly going down this way. And a little swirly going that way. And then I'm going to put the heart. What do you think? Like that? Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to put the part there. Go right about there. And then right about there. I like it. It's so cute. You squirrels. Swirls. Not squirrels. That gets Hercules all excited. He'll run outside wanting to get the squirrels. Okay. And then I've just got a couple of random cards that I'm going to stick in there. Okay? Alright, I like that. Let's do that again. I'm just going to do the swirls in the corners. and add some hearts. And then on the inside, we'll do, I've got these words. We'll use these words. Okay. I think I want this one with the flowers. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to stamp just a little ways from the edge. Little ways. Little ways. Just a simple embellishment. Can't wait for your swirls. They might be stuck in customs. It'll get there. Well, you got to remember, a lot of areas don't have mail running, or it's really delayed because of the coronavirus. So there's some places that are taking longer. All right, I like that. So then let's do something for the inside. Okay. I've got these little words that says adorable, effervescent, adorable, courageous. Those would be good there, wouldn't they? Maybe we could also... Oh, I was going to do that too. I forgot. Man. I was trying to see what I had here. I've got a little piece of... Oh, here's some more. Yay! There's some more. There we go. So we're getting a little something there. Yep. All right. And, you know, I happen to have some of this cheesecloth still. And what if I should be able to cut up like 4 pieces off of this, maybe? I'm going to see what I can do. There we go. So what if we were to put a little piece of this in here? Yeah? You like that idea? Maybe? You worked on a journal and cooked dinner while you were watching? Yay! Hey, Terry, welcome. I splurged and got a soda pop today. It was almost flat because I haven't had any several days, maybe even a week. All right, I think I kind of like this little cluster. You like the little clusters? Oh, I have. Maybe I wonder if I have enough of those. Oh, I know what I do have. Maybe some of these. Maybe a butterfly. Got this one and this one. What else do I have? Oh, I may have enough. Come on. Come out of there. Yay. Look at there. What if we did that? I like that. I'm trying to see if there's anything else that just kind of pops out and I'm like, ooh, I want to use that. I still don't know what I did with my rubber stamp that I want. Oh, thank you, Terry, for your donation. Thank you so much. Okay. I didn't need those right now. This can go over here. I don't need that. Yeah, I think I like the butterflies. I don't need this. That is so weird that that went missing. Okay, well, I think... Oh, I know what I want to use. Where is it? I found what I wanted. It took me a while. I have these postcard type stamps to denote that it's been canceled, and it has the word postcard, and then you have a different kind of cancellation. So I think these would look really good. So first what I'm going to do, so that I remember which way they go, so I'm going to stamp that. Okay, I like that. And I think this is the right way up on the other one. Okay, good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to move all these items across on each one. And then we're going to stamp those. And then I'm going to apply some distress inks to the music piece, glue those down, and then we can put this journal together. So I'm going to... Oh no! My computer, I hope, will stay on. Because I hit the wrong button. Oh, that's just hilarious. I almost turned y'all off. Alright, so I'm going to put the postmark over here. And put this one right there. I'm just kind of moving some stuff out of the way as I go. And then I've got this postmark that I'm going to put over here. And right there. Alright, so I'm done with this guy. Okay, done with that. Okay, so now I'm going to take these pieces and we're going to apply some distress ink and attach them. And we will put the journals together. I'll go through the pages that I have made. And we'll pick out the ones we want to use and put this together. How's that sound? Just trying to move a few things out of the way. Okay, got it. I feel better now. All right. Any questions? Anybody have any questions? As soon as I finish this page and just pull out the other pages, I'll do the last free raffle, which is for the mixed media journal cards and tuck spots or pockets. And then we'll start the last raffle for the journal. Okay. So, I want to see what I want to do here. I want to put it kind of down a little. So I'm going to glue this down. Like so. And then I want to put that there. Put that like so. And then maybe that butterfly, it could actually go up here, couldn't it? I like doing little things like this, especially if I'm using scraps and I'm making multiple journals or journal, signatures. I can repeat a idea. I don't see a problem with that. And if you're making bunches of journals, you can do the same technique over and over until you get sick of it. And then you'll have a whole bunch of journal pages you can choose from, like I am today, and we'll make a really eclectic journal because you just made a whole bunch of pages. However they turned out, they turned out. All right, so this I'm going to come down just a little bit. And, oh, I forgot to put the butterfly over here. Ah! Put this right. Like that. All right. Hey, if you have a YouTube channel, speak up now in the chat. Love to know that you have a YouTube channel and y'all can support each other. Oh, I meant to put that underneath the word courageous. Maybe I still can. I may have to do this a little differently than I had planned. I was like, wait, that's not right. There we go. That covers up my boo-boo. There. Alright, well, I'm just going to do that again. Ah. I like it. So much fun. So there's another way to get your collaged effect with rubber stamps. Like it? Was that easy? We've already put something on this side. So now we can stack up our pages and make our journal. So I'm going to move some things out of the way so I have the space to put it together. Okay. And I still have lots of goodies to play with. All right. Embellishment opportunity. Exactly. Just have fun. You can keep going as much as you want, or you can do super simple, okay? You have options. All right, put the glue away. Move this too. Now it's time for the raffle. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for the raffle? Alrighty. I'm trying to clean up my desk so I can have enough room to spread everything out. Oh, I found the stamp I was looking for. I found it. I was looking for that earlier. Man, I got a mess. I have enough goobers to make another journal, I think. Alright, y'all get entered into the raffle. Okay. So I'm getting out some pages. It's official. Linda's singing. Okay. Here we are. There we go. Alright, I'm just taking a couple of coloring book pages. I'm going to fold in half. And I've got another one. Alrighty. And I hope I did this right. That these should fit right inside the journal cover. So now you have additional journaling. Maybe you want to take it with you when you go somewhere. Whenever that is, if it ever happens. I did the teapot on the teapot. So, perfect. Let's do the raffle. Oh, I think she just said it, didn't she? The raffle. I'm going to get a drink. You never know which one you've entered. Just got to enter them all, right? All right. Molly got in. All right, let's see how many we've got here. We got Lori, Barbara, Jennifer, Kim, Connie, Teresa, Carrie, Sarah, Robin, Margie, Dee Dee, Marie, Janice, Barb, Mary, Amanda, Julie, Cynthia, Rhonda, Terry, Donna, and Giovanna. You got in the raffle. Anybody else? I want y'all to get a chance to win those mixed media pieces. I think we're going to use this for the center of our journals. Yeah? All right, so I've got 3. I want that there. And then maybe like that. And like that. All right, y'all ready? Still love you to pieces. Mary, Kathy. I think we're that far of delay, so I'm trying to give y'all more chance. All right. Let's pick a winner. The winner of the Mixed Media Journal Cards and Pockets is Giovanna. Congratulations. You won the little mixed media pieces. Ugh. These guys. You won all of these. I hope you enjoy putting them in your journals or passing them along. And I left them relatively plain so that you could come back and, not that this is what you might want to put on it, but maybe you have something. Oh, this one will work. You can add one of the digital images. You could add some rubber stamped images. So you can make them your own as well. So congratulations! Yay! All right, so the last raffle that we're doing is for those who have donated, and only those who have donated, please. And I'm going to read off the list of those who have donated, and then I'll start the raffle. So we have Terry, Manda, Margie, Dee Dee, Lori, Teresa, Mary, Rhonda, Mary again, and Carrie Barbara, Janice, Barb Dingwell, Molly, Cynthia, Robin, Raven, and Margie again. And I really appreciate you, Margie. She gave me $33 today, y'all. So thank you so very much for your donation. I greatly appreciate it. All right, so now we're going to do the giveaway. So we're going to reset this and go up here. Donators only. One junk journal. Donators only. All right, so this is for donators only. And to get a chance, you just make a donation any dollar amount. Even if it's $1. I don't mind. Okay, so I've got those pages. So we're going to have planner pages in this journal. What I decided to do was I was working on a project for somebody else, and because money got tight, she said she didn't want it after all, and I was fine with that. So I thought, well, I'll use those planner pages in our journal today. So I've got my cover, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need 2 more journal pages out of this pile. So I'm going to kind of flip through here and see what journal pages that I want to use. Well, I kind of like this one. And I was trying to see if I had some more. Oh, this one's kind of pretty because that's got the teacup again. Kind of eclectic. We could probably use that one. So I need 4 total between the 2 journals. That one's got a text spot here. We might use that one. Okay. What else we got here that would work? Well, I've got one like this with all those pockets in the inside. I like that. All right, I think I've got enough. I'm looking to see if there's one I want to change. All right, so we've got these 2. I think they're of equal, and I think these are kind of equal, but I think I want to change them. Aha, here we go. Got it. All right, get these out of the way. So now what I'm doing is just kind of adjusting where I have these in order. And I'm going to set these out. I think I want this further over. So I'll have 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's put this one right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pages. And you can't see all of them, but that's what I've got laid out here. You like the little pockets? They were a lot of fun. I made those the other day. Okay, So I'm going to grab a journal cover. I don't want to, it's okay to put them inside, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to grab this cover to go with this. So it mixes it up a little bit. So I've got a journal cover and then a planner page, a mixed media page that we made today. I have a coloring book page that I'll put in here. And these are some mop-up papers that I've made and decorated. And another planner page. And it's just random, okay? Now this was a page out of a journal that had printed pages in them. And the pages were too deep, so I just cut them in half and added some washi tape to put them back together. And this one with all the little pockets. So these are all little pockets. And then these are little writing space that I put on here. And then we've got our composition notebook paper, planner page, and then this was the example, but it's the same concept of the page we made today. So I'm going to set this aside for a moment, and then let's do the next one. So that kind of works out with the flowers on the front like that. You open it up. And then we have color. Uh-oh. Your computer wants to reboot. Oh no, Robin. Mine was doing that one day and I had to tell it, no, I'm busy right now. Don't do that to me. We won't get into anything political. You love the 4 pockets with writing space. Thanks, Robin. Oh, you weren't here, so you didn't get to see that. I did that Thursday. I showed it off Thursday, if I remember correctly. All right. So I've got the pages together. I got the pages put together. And I'm just getting out all my tools. You know, tools is a multi-syllable word. Ah, dear. Okay. I'm getting all my things. It says junk journal tools. So what I want to quickly do is make sure that my pages are in the center. The only one I'm really concerned about the most is my coloring book page because I knew it was a little bit shorter than my other pages. But if you had really small, narrow pages, you may want to make sure that they're getting in between 2 of the holes, or you may want to try the 5-hole pamphlet stitch so that you get those little pieces. I don't put little pieces in my journals that often. Sometimes what I'll do is even washi tape it to another page, and then I don't have to worry about where I put it in the journal as far as getting it in the binding. So that's an idea for you. Okay, tools. What stencil is the red background? You mean on this? This is one of Norella's digital images. Is that the one you're talking about? This one is from on the outside is from Stencil Club. Sometimes she uses a planner as a quote of a day calendar. That's cool. I like that. That's really clever, Robin. And I post quotes on my Facebook page. Robin helps me with that. I got her started on that last year. I said, hey, Robin, since you like my quotes so much, won't you help me pick some? And so she scheduled those to be shared. So that's awesome. I didn't know you were using a planner page to write the quotes. That's cool. I like that idea. And then you still have the rest of your journal to write about whatever. You know, some days may have more writing than others. You may not have gone anywhere, like picked up the mail from the mailbox just outside your door. Or, like today. Hey, I watched Linda Israel live. And then you can say all the stuff I did or that annoyed you. All right, so close that. Got that. Yeah, instead of writing the same things you do every day. Now, my grandfather, which is funny because it was my grandfather, not my grandmother, my grandfather journaled every day. And it was just insignificant things. It rained today. Planted the wheat. Linda was born. He'll put some more details in there if there was more details to be put in there. Like Linda was born. She is the daughter of, and he would write all the names and pertinent information. And then the next day it would be like it was windy. you know that's about it. He didn't write a whole lot, but he wrote just a little something every day. And it was interesting because if you went to visit him and you asked him about a date, I wonder if, now you could Google it, but with him, you can say, "Hey, Granddad, do you know if there was a thunderstorm on this date?" And he'll say, "I don't know. Let's go look." And he would go up there, and he had little. They were little. They were probably not even 4 inches, maybe 5 inches tall of a journal, and he would write in it until he ran out of pages, and then he would move on to the next journal. So some would have more than 1 year in the journal, and then some of them, there was 2 journals for that year. Just kind of depended upon how much you wrote in it. But it was interesting. I don't have them. I don't know who ended up with them when he died. I think my grandmother had them for the longest time, but when she died, I was away. I wasn't in Oklahoma at the time, and I couldn't get home no, I take that back. That's when he died. I wasn't home when Granddad died. I was home for grandmother. But grandmother had been moved to a nursing home, and before she was moved to a nursing home, the other siblings from my father basically cannibalized the house. So I don't know where it is. I don't know if my aunt took them because she was into genealogy. I would love to have them. I did manage to get some ledgers that belonged to my grandfather because when my grandmother died, we went back to the old homestead and there was still supplies and furniture and a lot of trash in the house. And I happened to find both my great grandparents' Bibles. They're in horrible repair. They need to be repaired or something. And then I found some ledgers. My grandparents owned a wheat farm. So it would say things like how much seed they got, how much they got for the wheat when they took it into market, how much fuel they purchased. So it had kind of just a ledger of their expenses. And I found that. So I haven't torn it apart yet, but I'm hanging on to it for a little while longer. He's been dead almost 30 years now. Actually, it's been more than 30 years because he died in 88. So that's 30, what is that, 7 years? Is that right? No. All right, so there's 2 journals. I got them done finally. Just talking away, rattling off. Agreed, Barb. I'm glad to have them. I haven't decided yet. I've got to go through them again. I don't think they wrote in them, which would have been lovely to have had, but they didn't do that back then. So now I write in my Bible. And my mother-in-law writes in her Bible. My grandmother-in-law wrote in her Bible. My other side of the family didn't believe in it. But I think it would be really neat to get a Bible that has things written in it and maybe take pages out and frame them or use them in a journal. So, Grandpa's Google. You got it, Margie. Yeah, you help mend the Bible. Yeah. You have letters from your great great grandfather. Oh, that's cool, Barb. That's cool. Awesome. All right. Well, let's flip through the journals, and then what I'm going to do is I'll raffle it off, and you'll tell me, do you want the Inspired Diary or the Bloom Wild when we call the first winner. So right off the bat, inside here we've got the little journal. This is the one that I made today during the live stream. And it's just got a few pages in there. So it can be really simple. Here we stamped on that. And I used a piece of a gel print behind there. One of the planner pages. So this is a 1 month spread here. This is from Positive Vibes, I think. That looks like it might be Positive Vibes. This was a journal card that I made a while back. This piece of fabric. And I stamped on a book page. And it's been sewn down. And of course, here's the little envelope that we made. And you could add something else inside there if you wanted. So there's that. That's that collage. Oh, I'm out of shot. Out of shot! There's that collage area. Did y'all get to see all of that? Coloring book page. I like just having the little contrast every once in a while. This is from the Unicorn Dreaming. Thank you, Donna, for your donation. Unicorn Dreaming. This is, and I believe the flower is here in the corner. And there's another one of those little envelopes in here. And then we did a little collage up there. This one was rubber stamped behind. This is from the So Artsy planner kit. There's the journal kit page that I pulled out of a purchase journal. This was a junior legal notepad put down in the background, and I stenciled it with the Almost Fleur-de-lis stencil in the background. Was this in Meeker? I used to live in Meeker. Yeah. No, actually, my grandparents did not live in Meeker. My grandparents lived in Billings, Oklahoma, on their homestead. Billings, Oklahoma, just outside of Enid, not too far. This is what we made today. Okay. Journal cards. Alrighty. Oh, thank you, Sandra, for your donation. Thank you so much. And this was what we made today, this journal card. And then I just stuck some other journal cards from my stash. And I think it's okay to have a mix of the rubber stamp, the handmade, and the digital. You like the purple notebook paper? You like that? It's kind of fun, isn't it? This is a gel print pursed over the edge. So we're truly an eclectic journal here. So artsy. This is from the Unicorn Dreaming. What we did today. Positive Vibes. And then there's a tuck spot here, so let's grab a, let's see if I've got a journal card we could put in there. Here, we've got this guy. This is an oversized postcard that I collaged book pages and gel prints on both sides. And then we rubber stamped on them, so got that. Alright, so there's this journal. Okay, that's the Bloom Wild. So here's the Inspired Diary. So there's some similars. We got the same kind of a journal on the inside. Same pages because they were the other half. A different image here. Journal card there. The diary one is the one you want. I like that one. Planner page here, of course. I like the diary because you like the pinks, the lavenders, the collage there. And then I went ahead and put the page that had Norella's image in here. And there's the roses around the edge and the iris on here. Here I use the flowering branch around the edges. Oh, Lori Merchant, good job on winning some junk books. Bloom Wild as You, Margie. You like that one? Let's get some more of the unicorn. I thought I might as well just split the unicorn between, two different journals. Why not? I love how this one turned out. Just collaging, rubber stamping. And then here's the one with the multiple pockets. So over here you've got a little notepad tear off page. Then you've got this piece. Lots of layers. Yes, you're from Chandler. Right. Yeah, high school is where I went to when I was in Meeker. My grandparents lived way north. And that's just glued down. So this is the one I made as an example. And so that I would have 2 done. And I leave the strings long in case you want to add charms. Okay. Oh, I had some charms. I may add them still. We'll see. The other side of the pockets. Yeah. The teacup stamp and the flowering branch. I like the flowering branch. It's a fun stamp. I use it a lot. If y'all didn't know. And then this was a big, just to give y'all options, what you can do in your journals. I love this little collagey look. And here's a tuck spot in the back. So let's see what I've got left. Oh, here we go. Is that eclectic? More flowers? And we'll just stick that in here. There we go. Alrighty. So, y'all ready for this? The triangle corner tucks? Yep. You like this one? Yeah, just start with a square and then cut it diagonally. And then I just cut another square and put it on top. And then these are just leftover bits that I had left from making journal covers. Alright, so let's pick the first winner. When I call your name, tell me in the chat which journal that you want, the diary or the Bloom Wild. And then I'll pick the next person in the chat. Only those who have donated are eligible. Sandra, Donna, Terry, Manda, Faluke, Dee Dee, Lori, Teresa, Mary, Rhonda, Mary, Carrie, Janice, Barb Dingwell, Molly, thank you so much. It's Cynthia, Robin, Raven, and Margie, who are Faluke again. Thank you so very much for y'all donations. I greatly appreciate it. I really, really do. Y'all are amazing. All right, so let's pick a winner, right? I think we're ready. Both journals are beautiful. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thank you so very much. Robin got in on the raffle. My lips are dry, so I'm going to put some lipstick on so I can say the winner with lipstick on. All right? How many of you are of the old school that you were never to put on your lipstick in public? You always had to go privately to put it on. All right. I love how these turned out. I did sign this one, didn't I? I know I got my pen out, but yes. Okay. I like it. Collagey. Using a little bit of everything. I'm giving y'all, because I know there's a delay, so I'm trying to wait. All right, a bunch of people won 20 junk bucks. Henry's probably waiting for me to get done so we can come home. Couldn't remember if you did or not. Well, you did. You're in. All right, I'll see who's in. We've got Raven, Cynthia, Terry, Manda, Teresa, Carrie, Barbara, Dee Dee, Janice, Margie, Lori, Robin, Mary, Barb, Rhonda, Sandra. And yeah, Who else am I missing? I think that's everybody. Thank you, Molly. My mother used to say that is why we have restrooms to put on your lipstick, Robin says. You've never heard that before, Casey? Yeah, there is a whole group of women, especially way back in the day, it was not proper to put lipstick on in public. That was scandalous. You were a loose woman. All right, let's pick a winner. And the winner is, let me know which one you want. Cynthia Dossett, you won. I don't think anybody was missing. I think we got everybody. I'm going to allow entries. Okay. So those that may have missed out, just go ahead and put raffle again if you donated. You went to the powder room, Margie says. Bloom Wild. Okay. So Cynthia is getting Bloom Wild, and if you donated, enter the raffle right now. Okay? Cynthia, you've already won, so don't enter again, please. And then I'm giving y'all a second because I know there's a delay. So if you donated, now's the time you enter the raffle. Molly put exclamation point in front of your raffle. You don't have to re-enter. I was just giving a chance for a couple of people who didn't get in yet. Because I read everybody's name off. Yeah, Molly got in. Okay. Donna got in, Sandra's in, Rhonda Bennett's in, Barb, Mary, Robin, Lori, Margie, Janice, Dee Dee, Carrie, Teresa, Manda, Dawn, Terry, and Raven. Okay? That would just be greedy, Cynthia says. You're not greedy. I would never accuse you of that. All right, I think everybody's in now. Did I say Robin's name? Yeah, Robin's in. Okay. I know there's a delay, so I'm waiting just another moment, and then I'm going to draw for this diary journal that Robin really wants. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge, everybody. I like how I did the cover. Y'all are probably going, no, don't do that. But I like how the pink comes out. And I didn't make any alterations on this one. Good luck. All right. Cynthia's LOL'd, so I think we finally got enough time passed. Sandra, you have a few junk bucks, young lady. Giveaway. And the winner is Janice Brammer. Janice, you won the second journal that says diary. Yay! Congratulations. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed today's session. Just kind of playing a little bit, trying not to fret too much. We did, three different journal pages, designs in a sense, today. And doing the journal covers, I think, kind of helps. So, if y'all like this, definitely share this video. And of course, after we get done, leave a comment. Let me know. Let other people know what was your favorite part of today's live stream. Saving bucks till after the virus, Sandra. Okay, gotcha. You're welcome, Janice. Congratulations. I need to go take my allergy medicine. It's time. You're very welcome. Thank you all for being here. I greatly appreciate you supporting me and being here. We'll be back Thursday. We'll do some mixed media. Yeah, it's time to go eat. I haven't decided for sure. Pardon me. Robin wanted me to do some rubber stamp embossing, so I may do some of that. We may do some direct to paper techniques where we make some things that we can use in our junk journals. I'm kind of thinking of maybe doing a master board on Thursday. I don't know. I may just kind of play around because I like the way this master board turned out. And maybe I'll make some more master boards that I can use in the same kind of fashion. So maybe that's what we'll do, okay? Oh, you had a great time, Sarah. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here, everybody. Again, those of you that are new, make sure you create a user account at lindaisrael.com and then send me a message to the contact me. Hey, this is, I donated, and I'll make sure to get you added to the membership on YouTube so you get the free digital downloads. You're very welcome, Cynthia. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much. Yeah, see you in the chat. You know, if you need something, you can definitely message Robin or myself on Facebook. Do check out the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group if you haven't. We have a lot of fun there. Okay, y'all like Masterboard? Okay, we're going to do Masterboard then. Masterboards! All right, we'll do some Masterboards. That'll be good. So I'll get out some of my gel prints and book pages and some junk mail, you know, because I don't really care what the back looks like. I can always cover it up. So that's what we'll do. We'll just kind of grab a whole bunch of stuff and make some master boards that we can cut up and use for journal cards or to make tuck spots and that kind of stuff. Okay. Bye, everybody. I'm going to get off here. It's time for dinner. Henry should be home soon. He's been working on a big order. He said it'd be almost 7 o'clock before he got home, so I went a little long. So hopefully he'll be home shortly. Y'all take care, and I will see you on Thursday. Yeah? Thursday. Let me see here. If you have any questions, again, do feel free to message me. And y'all take care, okay? All right. All right, I'm going to get off here. Bye, everybody.